Because of HSSP, we have become more aware about our surroundings and how the multitude of social spheres affect our health. But one of the most significant influences this major has on me is in allowing me to understand my past. I grew up in a poor subsistence farming family in northern Thailand. I still remember when I was 8 years old, I used to wheel a cart full of mangoes through a dirt-covered road to sell at a local fresh market. I did not make a lot of money, but it was enough to help the family of 8 through the day. Without knowing it, though, the impoverished living conditions took a toll on my family. One day, while my grandfather was on his way to work at a farm, he developed an acute chest pain. With one hand pressed on his chest, he walked to a local clinic. It was the only health clinic in the area, but there was no doctors. The closest facility with a doctor was a hospital in the city, but it was more than 2 hours away, and even if he was able to arrive there in time, he would not be able to afford to pay for the services out of pocket. He did not have other options but to forego care and endure the pain. Luckily, he survived a heart attack and was able to go back to work. The story of my grandfather is neither unique nor most dire, but it is just one story among the underserved communities of people who are neglected by the healthcare system. It is just one story of injustice that exists in our world. If I take a survey of this room right now and ask, do you believe that everyone should have the right to a decent health? I'm pretty sure that most of us would say yes. And I'm sure that none of us would say no to saving someone from preventable and treatable diseases. Yet, millions of people still die of diseases we know well how to treat. As graduates of HSSP, we know that this grave disparity is due to a multitude of forces in the local, national, and global levels. We also know that in order to address this problem, we don't only need biomedical interventions, but also social interventions. But what is most important is that we must choose to address the injustice. As we move on into our careers, it will become increasingly harder to hold onto that idealism. Challenges and personal obligations will fill our minds with skepticism. Over time, the connections between our daily routine and the cause of making the world a better place will seem obscure. But remember that whether you become a scientist, healthcare provider, a lawyer, public health professional, politician, or even a manager, whatever you do will affect someone's health and well-being. Behind statistics are anecdotes, stories of triumphs and tragedy. We, as socially aware graduates of this prestigious university, have a great privilege to create more stories of triumphs through our actions. Without HSSP hat on, we can help increase access to care, improve gender equality, strengthen the healthcare system of a developing country, or simply treat that person in your care with respect and humility. We have the power to make a difference, but it's up to us to make a conscious choice and turn the principle of social justice into action. Don't surrender in the face of challenge, don't lose hope in the time of doubt, and don't stop until we can live up to our belief that all humans deserve the right to health and dignity. It's been a great honor to be your classmate. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2000.